she said, in passing, she said, oh, big girls don't wear color. You should always wear black. Because at that time, I would just only wear black.
I'm going to put it back.
This is given if Crocodile Dundee had a concert in Alabama. It's so bad. The sunbeam color to me is just doing a lot. I could see this on Tiger King.
Water balloon or something? I also don't see the function to be easy. Girl.
Hey, Sensory.
The warm weather is finally here, child.
We need a round of applause for that. When I say I hate the cold, I hate the cold.
Me too.
The only thing I want to bundle is my hair. Clock it.
And I was born in the winter, but I do not care. Give me a sandal and a pedicure.
And your toes is out.
Girl, toes out.
Outside. Look, I was born in the summer, so anything warm. I don't even know why I live in New York, New Jersey. Like,
you're a New York girl. It's hard to get away from that.
I know.
And I was born in the dead of winter, but you know what? I stay in the house. Unless I have on a floor-length fur and a good sweatsuit.
At least you giving fashion when it's cold.
Absolutely.
I'm giving just layers.
Winter is a fly girl sport. We gotta get you into it.
Period.
So what would you say your spring aesthetic is giving? Like, what are your go-to pieces? What is that vibe?
I think for spring, I'm definitely fashionable, but I'm not trendy.
Okay.
So
I love that, though.
Right. So I'm not gonna break the bank to look, fashionable, but I definitely am gonna look around to see what pieces are gonna be in season and do I like it. But typically for spring, summer, I just like an easy throw on maxi dress, something flowy. If it's not maxi, but definitely like floor length. Something easy, super lightweight, so I'm not sweating everywhere.
You can breeze through the streets.
Honey, catch me if you can. So, I bumped into you at Saks the other day. I'm always bumping into you. And I saw just a lot of things from different designers. And I saw a bunch of stones on jeans, on, literally on everything.
Let me tell you something. You're actually on trend. Even though you didn't do it on purpose, but you saw what was in the store. It is giving stones on denim, stones on sweatsuits. It's giving
on blazers. It was everywhere.
Everywhere. And then to me, it's also color blocking. It's denim on denim. What else is it giving? What stood out to you in the stores?
Always the pops of color. So seeing like a whole collection and it's reds or it's oranges, I think that kind of told me like, okay, spring is around the corner. But what are your clients, when you're in there shopping for them, like what do you gravitate towards for spring and summer?
I would say graphic. It depends. Like if they're an artist, it's a little different because, they want to go over the top. They want to stand out. So for that, it's just like staple pieces. What is new? What's trending? What was on the runway? Then for, like my day-to-day, like working class clients, I feel like it's about color, to your point. So like if my client is in a suit, she wants the spring colors, and then also accessories that are going to make it pop.
You know what? I like this color conversation because I remember back in the day, someone told me, I'll never forget it, and she was an editor at this. I randomly, I don't know how this conversation happened. It was like a random bumping into each other. And she said, in passing, oh, big girls don't wear color. You should always wear black. Because at that time, I would just only wear black. And it just stuck with me that, you know what? F that.
I'm going to prove her wrong.
Literally.
Girl, that was an insecurity.
But that was the day that I stopped wearing all black.
There you go. And there you have it. If you're watching, lady who told her that plus size women only wear black, it is here. Color, live and direct. And she looks good.
Period. Never play it small.
Play it big every time.
Bold, loud.
Go hard or go home.
Okay.
So speaking of that, I want to talk about some of the spring summer pieces and trends that I saw on the runway this year.
I'm excited for that. What's hot?
The balloon sleeve or batwing sleeve, that's been a thing. So like, for example, you know, this little extra material, that's been like all over the runways, in leather, in nylon, in whatever denim, in whatever material you could think. I kind of think it's cool. It's given like a biker style, but it's very unique.
I love the exaggeration, right? Is that what it is? Of the sleeve. I think that's what I really like about it.
Yeah. The next thing was the Chanel show. One thing I could say about Chanel, they are not going to change for anyone. They are who they are. Accept them, they don't care. It is what it is. Buy it or not, they're still going to be there.
I wish they changed it up a little bit.
They did a little. They not change, I would say. They added things to it. So some of the tweed to me is like for the younger crowd. So they made it where it fits a younger aesthetic. It's a mini skirt, but it's tweed. You know what I mean? Or it's like a vest and it's cut a little lower, but it's tweed. But they added color. You know, for them, they usually do like the blacks and the whites and, you know, classic creams, things like that. Now it's red and it's pearl and it's, you know. So I feel like they kind of tried. They're trying to tap into, they're keeping to themselves, like in terms of being authentic, but they're making it a little youthful.
Got it.
Would you wear, how do you feel about that? Is tweed like have you ever thought about it?
No.
Okay.
I need material that's stretched, honey.
The next thing was Gucci. They have a new designer, and their Milan Fashion Week was giving retro, but in a great way.
Like retro, like 70s or retro, like 90s?
70s.
Ooh.
Color blocking.
Okay.
50s, 60s. Like, it was velvet.
Gold members.
It was one pieces.
Fox
belts around. Yes.
Oh.
Pattern. Is that
bell bottom? Bell bottom. I'm here for
Mod retro. That's what it gave. And I was here for it because I feel like it gave options. So I may not like the mod, but I may be into the color blocking. You know what I mean?
I love when a brand takes a risk. I love when they try to step outside the box and, you know, come up with something new.
Absolutely.
I'm here for it.
Bun-shaped bags are clearly trending. So beyond Louis Vuitton,
Now
right?
I'm perked up.
So beyond Louis Vuitton, Fendi, they had this like coffee cup bag.
Ooh.
And, you know, it's a little foam on top. It's leather. It's given a little material on the top of the leather. Also, they had like this pasta bag. So it's, you know, it's just pasta. It looks like a little spaghetti meal on a plate. I don't know if you're supposed to like put it on your purse or carry it in your hand. Some of it is a little, it's not so functional.
I was going to say
but
that.
I still love it though. I might buy it if I had a daughter. Like I might get it for her.
Because it's fun.
Because it's cute, it's fun. You know, things like that. Maybe my goddaughter.
Do we call it fun fashion or food fashion?
Mm.
Right?
Food
I coined
fashion.
the name. But I love it. I was seeing this lady the other day, and she had a baguette, and it was a clutch. I don't know. I'm obsessed with food bags.
That's your thing. You love
a bag
accessories,
right,
period.
Right.
The last thing that like seriously caught my eye was Tracee Ellis Ross and Marni. Silk, yellow, lightning strike white through it. To me, it just gave like if she was going to red carpet, I don't know, like she could be sitting in the audience for an award show. The camera's gonna pan to her because she stands out. She could go to the Kids' Choice Awards. She could go. I thought it gave creative.
I thought it gave Homer Simpson. And I love Tracee. Damn, she gives looks. But I just did not like this Marni piece.
Really? What did you not like about it? Is it the cartoon effect?
I love the silk material. I love the color of the yellow. I just thought that the white, what is it, thunderstrike?
The light, yeah,
the lightning.
it's a little...
it just gave cartoon.
That's
Comic.
the look.
This is beautiful.
She's fun. I think it
I think she should wear this to a Comic-Con convention.
I think it matched her personality.
This might be too early for fashion tea.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap up on
And
that. Not too much on Miss Ross, okay?
I love her. I love
She ain't
pattern.
gonna think so after this.
Pattern, beauty. Shout out to her.
I don't know. I feel like that would be an amazing red carpet look for Tracy. But moving on.
Love that for her and Monty.
Speaking of red carpet, have you seen what the girls have been wearing lately? I just feel like the carpet is not respected anymore.
Is there a dress code? Because what is it? That's how I feel.
How do you make sure
Is the dress code not on the invite?
How do you make sure people follow? Like when you throw events, right? When you produce events, how do you make sure that your client gets the look that they want, you know, from the dress code? Like how do you make sure that people follow that?
The dress code is so important that I always make sure that it's a part of the invite. And if we're, you know, if I'm taking it to the next level, I'm including a mood board immediately. So this is a tip for all you out there. If you want people to come according to how you plan the aesthetic of your event, add a mood board. If I want
the invite.
Yes.
Wow, I've never gotten an invite with a mood board.
Yes, my homegirl, she had an amazing baby shower and she wanted to come in like a Valentino pink and everyone else in black. So she, sure enough, I told her, she put it on her mood board, she put it on her invite and sent it to everyone.
And I'm sure it's simple for people. It's easier for them because you're actually giving them a visual to help them.
Right.
A lot of times people are like, what kind of pink? I don't know what that is.
Right. Now you can't make a mistake.
Now I'm just wearing pink.
Right. And if you're someone like me, now if you come in and you're in anything other than what the mood board was, security.
Oh no. I've also been to events where I see that they provide little things for you. So if you don't come dressed the part, you have to add something to your outfit.
See, that's a great point. And a lot of time you see that with weddings. So, you know, if they say, I want everyone in the audience to wear sunglasses, they'll provide it on the way in. So I love that.
A mood board. I really love that. I need to tell people the next time you invite me somewhere,
Send the mood
add a
board.
mood board. Girl, that would have helped. If I had a mood board for invites when I got invited to stuff, it would really help. Like one time I had a client and we went to Dubai for a show and they had all these rules about her outfit.
Wait, Dubai?
Yes.
Dubai don't play, honey.
Shabana.
Shout out to Anija. We still looking for you, girl.
But yeah, so let me tell you about this. We went to Dubai. We had a show. She was doing a concert. I think we were on tour. And they let us know when we got there, no one is to show skin. And if anyone on stage has any skin showing, the dancers, my client, they will shut it down. They do not care. You are going home.
So even though they wanted to see her, they wanted her out
They
there,
paid millions of dollars for her to come.
she still had to abide by that. I would think that, the reason why I say that is I would think that there would be an exception to the rule because
there are no
she's
exceptions to their
talent.
rules.
Oh my goodness.
Girl, I was not prepared. So all we had was skin.
Was this your first time in Dubai?
Yes.
Oh.
I didn't want to go to jail and I didn't want to get fired.
So what did you do?
Girl, the outfits we had was skin out, right? So I'm like, okay, respect for
The law. Respect to the law.
So I had to do what I do. I ran to the mall. And Dubai Mall, let me tell you. The mall in Dubai,
it's
you
like
need
its own state.
48 hours to go through the entire mall because that's how big it is.
I know that's
So I go to the mall and I'm scurrying, sweating, trying to figure it out, looking for outfits that covers everyone's body. I found it, of course.
Within 48 hours, because that's my girl.
But, you know, I was shocked, you know, but we still had respect. We did the show and we got through it.
What is that like when you have these like last minute pivots? I'm sure the amount of stress, because I'm stressed just hearing about it.
Girl.
So,
It is stressful. It is exactly what it sounds like. But you know what? Those moments to me, it allows me, it kind of prepares me for anything.
right, because the next time you have a
The
client,
next time I'm
let's go
Googling. What are the rules?
would you like them to come dressed?
Right. So, I mean, I think that's what it is. Like, next time I just know, okay, ask questions. Because you never know. This is not where you're from, and everyone has different rules.
What was the shopping experience like in Dubai?
I wanted to go in every store.
So it was fun.
It was not fun because of my time restraint. Had I had time and I really had a day free, I would have gone back to the mall and had a ball. I suggest you guys go check it out. Well, wait, I think you need to break down like a red carpet / dress code, event dress code.
So what would I say? I would say when it comes to respecting a dress code, to me, it's the law, right? Like, if you go outside that dress code, it's almost like a disrespect to the person throwing the event or the person that invited you to the event. So to me, it's, make sure that if they have a dress code and they say, come formal, don't show up in a pair of jeans and some Air Forces. Because again, security, of course, people don't do that. But
of course.
It's like a cringe to me because there's a certain aesthetic and vibe that you would want your event to have.
Absolutely.
So I always tell people, if there's a dress code, stick to the dress code. Have fun.
Absolutely.
And there's different levels of dress codes, right? It can be formal. It can be cocktail chic. It can even have a theme, right? So a lot of times with, more personal events, like birthday parties. If you threw a birthday party and you wanted everyone to come in all nude.
Right.
Or, look at Rihanna and ASAP where they had RZA's party and it was like Wu-Tang theme.
It was so cute.
Imagine walking into a party like that and you're not even in the theme.
Right.
So
you feel left out and you don't want to be there. So now your attitude shifts the whole anyone who's around you.
Right.
I get that.
And let's take it a step further. If it's black tie, you want to make sure you're elegant and you're polished. And it's all about the confidence that you have while wearing those clothes. So definitely,
So no t-shirt and jeans for black tie.
You need to be suited and booted. You need to be tailored down, okay? Google it. Google is your friend.
ChatGPT works too.
Yeah, but just don't. You want to look like you did not come to play. I think there's a level of professionalism and respect to the host of the event when you follow that rule.
Absolutely. I agree. For the ladies, what is the advice for a red carpet? Like, say someone asked you, what do I wear to red carpet for the VMAs?
I think anything that's a full floor length gown would suffice, but you want to be that girl. So give us drama. It's the red carpet. Color, texture, silks. I mean, premium. Like, spend a coin on this.
It's not much about skin. It's more about fashion.
Exactly. And let that sell. So, because I've been seeing a lot of skin on the red carpet and in an unnecessary way.
Yes, I agree. Well, wait. Let's take that over to Fashion Tea and see what's happening.
Let's go. Now it's time for Fashion Tea, where we discuss current events and fashion trends. Let's get into it. So what's tea?
Girl, I just want to know what happened to dress codes. Like, everybody's giving sex all over the place. On the red carpet, in the music videos, in the photo shoots, in person, going to the store. Like, it's just, I feel like the girls feel like they have to be naked in order to be fly. And when it comes to glamour and like red carpet, to me it's like classy and formal. But I could be old school. I don't know. You tell me.
I think everyone wants their J-Lo moment. That viral moment that's gonna look, that viral moment that's gonna make everyone talk, because it's provocative, right?
Provocative.
Yes. So I think that's why we're seeing a lot of these like sexy, naked, almost naked moments on a carpet.
Absolutely.
But from an event standpoint, my thing is it's a time and a place.
It's a little
Leave the side cutouts for the VMAs. You know, I should not see anyone.
Or the BET Awards.
Imagine at the Vanity Fair red carpet. I should not see anyone in nothing other than like
Grammys.
Right, or the Grammys. And you need to be in a full length like couture piece, something that gives fashion.
And I feel like the girls should know you don't have to always do that. Let the mind wander. And even if you're in a sick gown and it fits and pulls you in, it's still giving.
Maybe we're just old. Like, what do we know?
Well, Doechii knows. And she's a young, hot girl. I feel like she kills the carpet every
All
time.
the time. It's a look. It's someone that we look forward to seeing on the carpet.
Even in her performances. Like, even when she did the late night show.
I love that look.
Everybody talked about that. So I feel like she knows her time and place. You know what I mean? Like, her videos might be raunchy, but that's her artistic way of showing how she feels when no one's around and we're not there to touch her. You know, I feel like when she comes out in public, it's more like, I can give what it's supposed to give without giving skin.
And I feel like she has this way of respecting the designer.
Yes.
I almost feel like I'm eager to see her because I want to see what the designer's putting on her.
And she's going to give the whole costume.
Oh, she's going to give the look from head to toe. I love that. And like even her hair, just everything, it's well thought out.
Absolutely.
I can tell she has a great team behind her
It's
that
very
is
detailed.
organized. Yes, and very detail oriented. I love that.
I feel like she gets it right every time. So shout out to Doechii. You're doing your thing. You and your styling team.
Let's play a game called Put It On or Put It Back, where we pick the items that we like to put on or put back. Wait, it got a heel?
No. So Margiela and Louboutin did a collab. Some of the shoes are heels, some are flats.
Got it.
And, so we're looking at both options. I know how you feel about this.
I love the flat. The flat is it. This is a really great collab. I hope they got options for wide feet.
Yeah.
People like me.
To me, it's just giving that you're going to have a lot of toe cleavage because
What?
I feel like the flat is so beyond look at how you could see the inside of the bottom in the front.
Wait,
that's
so
how you know you're going to have toe cleavage.
Is toe cleavage a bad thing?
It is.
Is cleavage a bad thing?
I didn't say cleavage.
Well,
I said
but-
toe cleavage.
It's the same thing.
It's not.
Give the girls what they looking for.
Are the girls looking for that?
Oh. That's a different
it's
show.
my opinion.
Wait, I didn't even know toe cleavage was a thing. Do you just call it that or it's a thing?
No, it's a thing.
Oh, so do we not? I have toe cleavage.
Okay, well, next.
Ooh. Gucci velvet.
I'd put this on. If I had, I'd put this on. I may not wear it like this, but it's giving 70s retro. To me, it's still giving. And you can zhuzh it up. A blazer, a good leather jacket for different textures. You don't have to have this rug of a bag or the shoe. There's a lot of things that I would remove, like everything else, and then make it my own.
So you see the potential.
I do.
Meanwhile, I want the bag. I don't see it for the outfit. Maybe it's just me. It's just not my thing.
Okay, so this Tom Brown short blazer combo, I wouldn't put it on, but I don't hate it. Like, I actually love it for others. It's not my style per se, but I wouldn't put it back. I would just put it on someone that I think it fits.
I think it's fun. I think I wouldn't personally wear it, of course, but I could see that on CJ or somebody. You know,
Agreed.
like it's a fun moment. It's a great summer fit.
Agreed.
I like it.
Agreed. I'm gonna have to put these back. So these chrome heart crocodile mustard yellow pants, it just gives stiff. And the price alone, I don't think I would pick them up. So yeah, I would just, I'm gonna put it back.
This is given if Crocodile Dundee had a concert in Alabama. It's so bad. The sunbeam color to me is just doing a lot. I could see this on Tiger King. I can't see it for me. Regardless of the price, they wasted a good croc. Sorry. Jesus Christ. Yo, cut. This is definitely a waste of a good croc. It should have been a Birkin.
Agreed. This Rick Owen balloon boot, it's just giving you made it at home with a trash bag and maybe a water balloon or something. I also don't see the function to be easy. I don't know. Can you wear it in the rain?
I can't stand the rain.
It's
giving Missy Elliott. Oh my God.
We see the inspiration. But
so
no.
I have to give it to 50-50 because of that. To me, I think I like when a brand takes a risk. It's inflatable, right? Is that
It's inflatable.
You could blow it up, right? I have asthma, so I can't, put it on. So we're just gonna give it 50-50. I like the vision.
Okay.
Like it's very futuristic to me.
Okay.
Okay.
Sequin or beaded
put that
bags.
shit back. Hate it.
I'm not walking around with a water bottle, this Perrier $1,800 bag in sequins. I don't drink Perrier, so that part.
Oh, I drink it.
2, I just feel like I'm not advertising you and paying you $1,800 for some water. What do you think?
I just hate the idea of sequins as a bag. Why?
Agreed.
I don't know. I can't.
I'm too young to wear a rubber ducky on my bag. So
Too
the
young?
others,
Or too old?
you know what I meant to say, but we gonna cut that part out.
You're not too young.
You know what I meant to say.
That was such a good put it on or put it back game.
Absolutely, I had fun.
Thank you all for joining us. That's all the time we have today.
Don't forget, like, follow, and subscribe on all major platforms.
And always remember, stay bold, stay chic, and dress like your VIP.
Girl, what in the world?
Girl, come here. Act like you love me, girl. What the fuck?